Welcome to The Drunk Take, the sports podcast where the takes are hot and the drinks ice cold. Grab a beer, bourbon, maybe a shot, and pull up a seat and join the homies live from the Drunk Take studio. While they recap the week or look forward to the exciting action on the way, it's time to get lit. Time to get lit indeed, boys. March Madness going on right now.
Emphasis on the madness.
Emphasis on the mad. It hadn't been too crazy.
It hadn't been too bad.
I mean, Duke didn't take the lead until what? 4 minutes left against the 16 seed.
I tried. I did my best.
Yeah, you did. You really tried.
I want to apologize to Miami of Ohio. I gave them no chance to beat SMU. I mean, figure coming in with the 296 ranked schedule, struggling at the end to even beat those teams. I mean, they put it on SMU yesterday. Never was a question, really. SMU got a little close a couple times, but
yeah. Who does that
game?
Who does that put them against next round or this
Tennessee
round?
tomorrow.
Tennessee tomorrow. Does that put them in at an 11 seed or 12
yeah,
seed?
they're
11 seed. Yeah.
Okay. Heck yeah.
Tennessee is a 12-point favorite over them, so we shall see what happens. But they're the best team in the tournament from the state of Ohio. So,
but yep. There is one that was eliminated today.
Yeah, what happened there?
Not a huge upset. I mean, I think it was a 9-10 matchup or
9-8
matchup. Yeah.
Yeah, I turned it off. Like I was watching that game to begin with, and TCU was up like 15, I think. Yeah. And I was like, I'm gonna go watch this High Point Wisconsin game because it's pretty interesting. And Ohio State came back and made it a game, though.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, I was pretty proud how they came out in the second half, but then down the stretch they looked awful, and I totally understand why basketball fans at Ohio State do not like the coach they have.
Why? What did he do?
That's the issue. He didn't do anything, it didn't seem like.
I mean,
like adjustments, or
he went small and let them control the boards down the stretch.
They definitely did something because TCU was all over in the first half, so they made adjustments. I don't know if you can.
What were they down 18?
Coaches can only do so much.
15.
You know?
15.
I don't understand why you pull all your bigs when you have to control the game down the stretch.
The Oklahoma City Thunder won 60 games last season with no bigs.
Yeah, it's just a matter of, it's what got them back in the game. I mean, I don't know. I didn't watch that game. I didn't watch the second half. I don't know what adjustments they made. If they went away from what was working, I don't know. But I was watching that High Point game, man. That game was wild.
Yeah.
Wild at the end. Did you guys get to catch any of that?
No, I did not.
No, I didn't end up turning that one on.
I ran out of my free trial.
Ran out of your free trial.
Yeah.
Man, we got to get you on the drunk take plan, man.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Watching these sports, but no, it was came down to the end in there, and High Point pulled it out. Wisconsin went up 4 with a minute left, and High Point ended up winning the game. Dude came down, made it 3. And then Wisconsin kind of bled the clock down, took a shot with, I think, like probably about 18 seconds left, I think. High Point gets the rebound, and this dude hasn't made a 2-pointer all season. Leaks out on the rebound, gets the layup. Now he is 1 for 5 from 2, and ended up being the game-winning layup.
That's wild. I'm looking at High Point's schedule, and I do not recognize a single school outside of Wisconsin on this damn schedule.
Oh, their coach went off
really
about that. He said, this is what happens when we get to play somebody. None of the big teams will play us. Like this Miami of Ohio is going through the same thing. They say we're not deserving, but here we are. This is what happens whenever we get to play a good team.
Yeah.
Like, put us on the schedule next year is pretty much what he was saying.
That's what I like about March Madness. I mean, I'm not a huge college basketball fan, but like, you remember that run like Loyola Chicago made back in like 2016, 2017, something like that. But it was awesome. I mean, a team like, not saying High Point's going to make it past the next round, but there's always that possibility.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
it'll
I
be a
don't.
real test in round 2 for them too, because they're going up against Arkansas, who's only a 4 seed, but John Calipari is one of the best coaches in college basketball from what I've
Debatable in
heard.
the tournament. Debatable in the tournament, but Arkansas has a top 5 pick, in my opinion, and hopefully the Mavs are in position to take him and Darius Acuff. This
Yeah.
dude is amazing.
Yeah.
He's probably at the lower end of the 5. I don't think he's like a number 1 pick, but he's good. He's a really good offensive guard. You know, a little on the smaller side.
Mm-hmm.
So don't know how great he'll be defensively, but he can score. He is clutch, and he can put on a show, man. Seen it last Saturday, or was it Saturday? Last Friday night against OU.
Hell yeah. Pair him up with Coop.
That'd be nice, man. I mean, I'd much rather be in position to get DeBonsa,
Yeah.
but
Is which one's the better of the Boozer twins at Duke? Cam?
no, Cam Boozer.
Cam Boozer?
Boozer's the
Okay.
better one.
And they're both going to the draft this year.
I don't know. I haven't really followed enough. I just know that Cam's better, and Duke had their hands full with Siena today.
Absolutely.
And that
Not
was
sub a single player.
They were plus
No, they did.
28 and a half to start the game.
Siena made a sub with 20 seconds left, I think, at the very end of the game.
Bruh.
Offense for defense. So,
Oh my
Hey,
god.
but yeah, that kind of I get the strategy. Like you're so overmatched, you're just gonna put your best 5 out and let them ride it out. But it definitely bit them at the end, and you can't predict that. Like your team's gonna be able to hang on there, but rebounding killed them. Like they fought and fought, and they were stopping Duke in the second half.
Mhm.
But the problem was, I don't know how many defensive rebounds they got in the second half. Office stops. Duke just kept getting offensive board after offensive board, and made it work.
Siena got 20 defensive rebounds.
I mean, that's exactly what happened in the last couple of minutes whenever Duke started to separate by a couple points. I mean, it was just, I think on one of them when they went up like 64-61, one of the Boozers had like 3 offensive boards.
Yeah, it was insane. Great run by Siena to just push it that far.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a good, fun game to watch, but they just couldn't get any offense at the end. Their legs were gone, man.
Yeah.
And then their best player kind of got hobbled a little bit, and just kind of the end of the run for them. Other than that, nothing really. I think there was another game that was decently close. Which one was it?
It was a USF Louisville one, wasn't it?
USF.
Yeah,
they made that a game. USF was getting blown out in the first half.
Yeah, they came back and made it a little bit closer, and then McNeese and Vanderbilt kind of went down to the wire a little bit, but Vanderbilt ended up pulling it out.
Turned it into a 10-point win. Yeah, McNeese was closing that gap hard near the end.
We've got a few. They sound like good games. North Carolina VCU tipping off here in about 10 minutes. I got UNC to cover. Texas BYU as well.
Oh yeah, I can see AJ.
Is he playing in the tournament? Okay,
I believe so.
Okay,
I don't know why I wouldn't.
I thought I saw he was on a mission trip.
No, I'm pretty sure Daban's is playing.
Okay,
hopefully.
It's the Kansas guy who will sub himself out of games because he doesn't want to play anymore, right?
Yeah, Darren Peterson.
Okay.
The projected number 1 pick, but if I think I'd rather have Dabansa.
Yeah, I mean that dude is crafty. He's crafty as shit,
and he's big. Like he is.
Yeah, I saw
big,
some highlights. He looks good.
But
who's got Howard taking down Michigan?
Not me.
St. Louis, Georgia is an interesting one.
St. Louis, Georgia,
8-9 matchup tonight. Yeah. St. Louis was really good early in the season. I mean, obviously they won their conference and the tournament as a 9 seed as a mid-major, but be interesting to watch that one.
Yeah, I mean they've had some good wins. They've beat VCU early. Actually, beat VCU twice this season. Yeah. Okay. All right. Go St. Louis.
Well, let's talk about a real basketball team.
Don't say it. Do not say it. I know. Don't
like this is
fucking say it.
I should have known better. Is what I should have known better.
Mm-hmm.
And because I seen this for 7 years. Luka starts the season slow. And then come March, late February, March, April, he goes on a tear. And that's exactly what he's doing with the Lakers right now. Like, he is playing out of this world, and getting a little help from got some help from LeBron. I get that they played the Rockets the last couple of games, and both those games were tight. And the Rockets,
they always find a way to
that.
lose those games
because they don't have a point guard.
Always do.
On Sunday,
KD doesn't care about scoring a lot of points.
I think it was Monday night. I can't remember if my Monday and Sunday's getting mixed up because I worked overtime this week. But the game earlier this week when they played, Kevin Durant didn't take a shot for a full quarter.
Because all that matters is they win, not how many points he scores.
From like 5 minutes left in the third to 5 minutes left in the fourth, Durant took 0 shots.
That is insane. Kevin Durant's on your team and you don't have a fucking point guard. That man needs to be shooting the ball.
And it was a tight game. The Lakers ended up coming back. Marcus Smart hits a big 3 late and then kind of gives them some momentum. Austin, and then not having a point guard's killing the Rockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
But back to the Lakers, I think the Lakers are legit. And I hate to say it, I hate the Lakers. But
not as much as I do.
I've seen some of the teams that Luka's drugged to the Western Conference Finals. The team that he drugged to the NBA Finals. Like I've seen some of those squads, and like this man, what he's playing like this, he puts that effort out, and his teammates see it. He just makes everybody better on the team. I mean, DeAndre Ayton's playing decent basketball right now. How long will it last? Who knows?
Yeah.
But
I mean, if there's a time to peak,
is he going to be able to make it?
It's now. Oh, no, you're good.
And I think the only year that didn't happen, I think there's been 2. He got hurt at the end of one year, the year that they were in the lottery. And then last year, which he had, the trade, and then he was just coming back from injury after the trade. So it kind of didn't come to fruition last year, but you're seeing it. And what's crazy about this with Luka is he's going through a lot of shit in his personal life right now too, and he's out here just killing it. Like him and his fiance split up, and like his kids over in they just had a kid.
Did they?
And she's pregnant with another one, I believe, or she just gave birth to their second child, and so she's over in Slovenia, and it just kind of. TMZ got a hold of all that story and started leaking it now that he's in LA. And he's killing it.
Yeah. Maybe he's using his motivation, but no, that for real, that does suck. And that would be tough to, being halfway across the world from your kid. But
that'd be awesome.
You know who this wouldn't have leaked if he was in Dallas.
It wouldn't have. It wouldn't. No. It's a completely different. Maybe they're still together if he's in Dallas.
They're maybe fucking leeches out there in Los Angeles. They're leeches.
Maybe it's just those LA girls.
Yeah, probably.
So the Lakers are rising. We have one team that just took a meteoric fall today.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Detroit Pistons are going to be without Cade Cunningham due to collapsed lung.
Yep. Doing acupuncture, I guess. TJ Watt's masseuse came over there or something. Yeah, okay, so this does suck, and it can be serious, but we also have seen that people can come back from this pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
DJ McCollum's turned it around twice within 6 weeks, both times.
Yeah. So it's not like it's a season-ending thing. Hopefully not. I'm sure there could be different severities of it, but yeah, sucks nonetheless. But
it's rough for them. They're up 4 games on the Celtics right now, and they just started to get people back from the suspension, injuries, and trying to find their footing again, their early season form, and now they're without Cade. And Cade is the cog that turns that wheel.
Yes.
Which, to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't fall out of the top 3. I think they probably lose the 1 seed to the Celtics because of this.
They're 4. I think the Celtics can catch them. I don't think the Knicks are catching them. They're 6 games up on the Knicks with 14 to play. That's a lot.
The Knicks are how few games there are left, to be honest with you.
The Knicks are on a roll though. But yeah. I can see like Owen said, like I could see the Celtics jumping them, but yeah, I think that's as far as they fall.
You know who might jump out of the play-in in the East? There's a team on an 11-game win streak right now. from Atlanta, Georgia.
I know, and it's crazy that they traded Trae Young and got better.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah. Did y'all see the Kuminga pass?
No.
I didn't catch it.
Oh my God. So he tries to throw the ball to Jock Landale from like 70 foot back and drills a 3-pointer and just absolutely line drive drills that thing. And everyone, he was like, did that go in?
I'll have to look that up.
It was a terrible pass, but it was a great shot.
Kuminga is finding his spot in Atlanta, so that's definitely helped.
I'm
him
glad.
A lot.
I'm glad.
Yeah, the Hawks are surging. The Thunder have won 10 straight. They're gonna start getting healthy soon.
Yeah, they will be healthy soon. They're not there yet. Jalen Williams is about 2 weeks away. I think we should just bench him and not play him for the rest of the season. But oh well.
I mean, you finally got another offensive superstar in there.
Dude, oh my gosh. What is Daryl Morey doing? Like I don't know. The entire league should be pissed off at the Philadelphia 76ers right now.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. And probably one thing that was really wild this week, Memphis beat the Nuggets.
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they? Yeah.
I don't know if you guys realize how bad Memphis has been.
Yeah, they're bad
in the last month or so.
Almeida's their prime player.
Dallas destroyed Memphis, and Dallas has been bad. I think that's one of Dallas's 2 wins in their last 10 games. And then Ty Jerome comes out and busts,
just whips
the Nuggets
it out.
Ass, puts 25 on them.
I'm just gonna say I drafted him in hopes he would come back from the season early in our fantasy league. I dropped him, but
yeah, it's been the Nuggets. They've fallen all the way down to 6, man.
Yeah,
are they playing bound? 2 games up on the Suns in the loss column.
I don't see them falling to the play-in, but yeah, they need to get it together. Shoot, they because they lost to Memphis last night. I think they about lost to. They got beat by the Lakers game. That was a close game, but yeah, no, they've been kind of skipping around, win 2, lose 2, 500 basketball. I don't think Phoenix can get up there, but I mean, who knows?
The Nuggets are healthy too. Like they don't have Gordon for some games; he's day to day, and then they don't have Peyton Watson. That's all that's listed on there.
Hey, don't underestimate the power of Peyton Watson.
I don't think Jokic is quite back at 100%. Like he still hasn't returned to that level. Like he shows signs at times, but yeah, they don't look right.
Yeah,
they don't look right, and it's not like. The good thing about the West this year is there are 2 teams that are really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're not going to have teams like saying, oh, we're going to kind of manipulate our standings so we don't play this team in the second round, because I mean, it's like pick your poison. Do you want to play the Spurs or do you want to play the Thunder?
Yeah.
And good luck.
Yeah, both of those choices aren't preferable.
Neither one is good.
How do you think? Who do you think the Lakers would match up best against, the Thunder or San Antonio?
Ooh,
I don't know. I think that either one of them, like they're going to struggle with either one of them. But Luka is just. I mean, we seen it in 2 years ago when they played the Thunder. Luka can just kind of take over. He did have Batman Kyrie in that series. That was Kyrie's last good series of that playoffs.
Don't forget about
Batman, Austin Reeves,
and then PJ
Washington,
fucking asshole.
But I mean, he can just. I think it'd be more of a struggle against the Spurs for Luka.
Yeah,
because of Wemby's length and where Luka likes to get to his spots. The Thunder are going to play better perimeter D off on him.
Yeah.
But I think
they're going to piss him off, but Wemby's going to piss him off at the rim.
Yeah.
Or in the mid-range or the 3-point line. I mean,
I've watched him play the Spurs when he was on the Mavericks, and this is, when Wemby was just getting his wings, and Wemby was Wemby definitely affects his game a little more than anybody else I've seen in the league. I mean, obviously he's 7'6" and moves like a gazelle. So
everybody's always like, what do the Spurs have that other teams don't? I don't know. A 7'6" center.
Who is asking that?
fans are just saying like, man, why do teams struggle against the Spurs? And it's like, guys, they have a 7'6" center.
If someone has to ask that question, they don't watch basketball.
Obviously.
And then speaking of sports that you guys don't watch,
Shohei Ohtani.
Team USA absolutely blew it this week. They didn't even have to play Japan. They didn't even have to play Japan.
Yeah,
so they played Venezuela, who's still a really good team. They got superstars like Ronald Acuna Jr. And
before you start, where would you rank Venezuela on the teams? Like, would you say they're the fourth best team, fifth best team?
I mean, they're the first best team.
Well, I mean, before the tournament started.
Before the tournament started, I'd probably slide them probably in the fourth behind. You got USA, Japan, kind of 1A and 1B, and then Dominican Republic right there behind them. That DR team is really good, and then probably Venezuela in that fourth spot.
I just wanted to get a good grasp on what happened.
They're not that far down. It's not like Venezuela's a bad team. It's just what happens in baseball. The USA couldn't hit the ball, and they ended up they trailed most of the game 2-0, and tied it up late, and Venezuela took the lead for good at the very end.
Got their lick back.
Got it back and ended up winning the title. The World Baseball Championship. So
I saw somebody say it was doomed from the start because they trotted a man named Aaron out with the American flag. And the last time a man named Aaron walked out with the American flag, he got about 3 plays into the game before he was out for the season.
And that was the big problem in this tournament. The USA just didn't get the bats going, and they Aaron Judge was awful. And then Cal Raleigh, defending MVP. I don't even think he had a hit. Like it was 0 for 9. Like he was bad. Yeah. Just guys that they were counting on to be good just did not show up.
Does Venezuela have a pretty good pitching staff, or is it just couldn't hit for the day?
I mean, they have MLB pitchers. They're not great pitchers. Yeah. Eduardo Rodriguez, he pitches for the Diamondbacks. He's the one that kind of shut them down. I mean, he has his moments. I've watched a lot of Diamondbacks games. He had it. He had his stuff.
Yeah.
Against the USA on Tuesday, but I mean, there's definitely times that he can fall off. He's not like a stud.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah, hitting's pretty important in baseball.
Yeah, it is.
It is
kind of that's half of the game there.
I would say you got to hit to win.
And it's just maybe it was just kind of like a Skeens thing, you trot Skeens out there, you're never going to get run support. Just ask the Pittsburgh Pirates. They never give Paul Skeens any run support. So maybe that was it.
Paul Skeens. How many innings did he play?
I think he did 4 2/3 and gave up 2 runs.
Okay. All right.
No, Skeens didn't pitch in this game. It was McLean. I'm losing it.
Okay.
Little sleep. Skeens pitched the game before he pitched the semis.
Gotcha. Well, yeah. I mean, congrats, Venezuela. So, who won the consolation? Did they have a third place game?
No, they didn't have a third place game.
All right.
They just went out there and gave them their medals.
Yeah,
the first and second, and
that was it.
Hell
yeah, that's how it should be. Consolation games suck.
Absolutely. You don't want to play in the losers bracket.
Oh shit. What else we got here? Who won the NASCAR race this weekend?
I did not watch it. My power was out. I believe it was Denny Hamlin, though. I think
it was Denny. It was Denny. Yeah,
I think he dominated. Apparently.
Yeah, I think I came into work and Pam told me. Yeah, it was Denny. Well, Denny Hamlin, first win of the season. Let's go, I guess.
Yeah. Good job. Good job, Denny. I mean, he's been through a lot, so
yeah, absolutely.
Good to see him get some joy in his life, and now he's kicking ass with his own part, with his team and the team he owns.
Technically, he has 4 wins on the season.
Exactly. 4 trips to victory lane for Denny Hamlin.
4 trips. Oh, what else we got?
Okay, so I actually have something. College football needs to take a page from college basketball. Not 68 teams. I'm not about to suggest that.
Oh God, here comes the Big Ten.
Not even that. Not even that. This is around the league. We do not need a weekly CFP update. Wait until Selection Sunday. Do not tell anybody where anybody ranks in the playoff rankings, like they do in college basketball. Nobody
no
knows
official
until
ones.
Selection Sunday where they stand in the rankings. Then people wouldn't have been upset about Notre Dame falling out of the playoffs this season.
They still would have been upset, and I tend to. Now let me tell you, I agree with what you're saying, but it will never happen.
Yeah, it just
you know why?
really
Because
nice.
there's no official, like ESPN throws out the Lenardi bracketology, all that. Yeah, you're right. There's no official rankings every week. You know why? Because ESPN doesn't have their hand in the March Madness pot. If ESPN had their hand in the March Madness pot, they would be throwing this shit out every week. And because they make money off the college football selection show, CBS owns the right to the tournament. And so they're not like they don't have the 24-hour sports network. And so they're not trying to, milk it for everything it's worth like ESPN is. Not to fault ESPN. I mean, I'd put it on too if people are going to watch it. It gets ratings, and so it sells ads, and it's what they do. And so, I guarantee you, if ESPN had college basketball rights, then they already throw out a ton of shit with Lenardi. Lenardi's posting stuff, the whole last weekend. I don't know I know you don't watch college basketball, but he's got his, who he's projecting as his first 4 in, last 4 out, all that. And it's not like he doesn't talk to people that make decisions. He's pretty keen to what's going on.
Yeah, I'm sure he can get pretty dang close most of the time.
Yeah, it's just not marketed in the same way that college football is, because who owns it?
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, make that money.
You got to make that money, and can't blame anybody for doing that.
Yeah. Speaking of making money, there's some potential NBA cities looking to make some money by bringing an NBA team. Because that's how they do it. No, you think expansion, not expansion. Decimate the New Orleans Pelicans. Decimate Portland. Maybe not Portland. Another team. I don't think this league is ready for 2 more teams.
Like, what do you mean? The Nets had 27 points in the first half against the Thunder yesterday. I think there's so much talent.
My point in case. You can read my mind, can't you?
They're doing this for KD, though. You know why?
What, Owen?
Where is this? Okay, go ahead. Where's this conspiracy theory?
They're doing it so KD can finish his career where it began.
I hear this shit at work, and I got to hear this shit now.
You think he cares where he finishes his career?
He does not give a sack of crap about Oklahoma City. I promise you that.
He hadn't been to Seattle since they left.
Oh, you're talking about Seattle.
Yeah, he's talking about
what
Seattle.
Are you talking about, man? Come on.
Yeah. He doesn't give a shit about Seattle. He did have a sick game winner against the Golden State Warriors in Seattle in 2007. It's pretty dope. It's like a 35-footer. Yeah. But yeah, what do you think, Charles? You think this team? You think the leagues could use 2 more teams? Because I could see. I don't know. I feel like 2 more teams would not be a good thing. I feel like we'd get more freaking just bottom feeders. Permanently.
There's 2 sides of this for me. One, I don't know if they're gonna do it now, because I don't think the talent's ever been better.
Yeah.
There is a stud rookie class coming. There's a lot of guys overseas. I don't think that, in the NBA right now, they have all the best players playing. I think some of the guys overseas, they're just not getting opportunities.
I 100% agree with that.
But, and I also like it from the fact that there are 15 teams in each conference. Just the math doesn't math. It's just, it doesn't make sense. It needs to be an even number. Mm-hmm. Go up to 16, like the NFL did. It just makes more sense, just numbers wise. I'm a math nerd. It just makes more sense to me. Everything's even. and you don't have like the 3 teams of 5 divisions and the way they schedule games. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, go ahead.
It would also even out some of the upper level talent too. I know every team would get to protect 8 players on their roster.
Yeah.
But look at a team like OKC. Their bench is deep. What happens when one of OKC's bench players ends up on one of those new teams?
I mean, I promise you, Aaron Wiggins isn't going to carry a franchise.
Depending on
I love Aaron Wiggins, but
and you're looking at it from the wrong way too, because depending on when this happens, there's going to be teams that they're going to be playing games, because if they take that player, they take their contract too.
Yep.
And so a team like the Thunder, they might love that. They might, I mean, a guy that, they don't necessarily want to move on from, but they don't want to, stay committed to him long term, then they let him go. And it's going to surprise you how competitive these teams are going to be year one in the expansion draft. It's not like the NFL. Like, these teams can come in and compete that first year. I say that. I think the Panthers made the playoffs their first year.
Did they really?
And I think maybe they both did.
Didn't the Golden Knights win the freaking Stanley Cup?
I don't think I don't think their expansion year, but they've won it.
Like the year after, though. Like they were, I think so. But yeah, and I mean, the projected markets are Seattle and Vegas, right? There's no other really two.
Yeah, I think it's going to be.
I think they've tried to suggest other places, but nothing besides those two is stuck.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't think either of those teams move the needles as far as the big market goes. Like the people who want to play in big markets are still going to be going to LA, Miami, Boston. They're still going to be going to those teams, Golden State. So I don't think, like, maybe Vegas. Maybe some people would be down to go to Vegas, but then they're just
John
gonna
Morant.
John Morant, go hang out with
Harden, maybe.
Would you want to live in Vegas?
No, me personally, hell no. I hate people. I don't want to be around more.
And then, I mean, they're not going to be staying in the city. They're not going to live in the city. They're not going to be around that many people. But I guess, the basketball season's over by the time it gets death in Vegas. But I mean, you want to live somewhere where it's like 115 degrees in the summer.
Yeah.
That sounds awful.
Yeah. It's toasty out there. Yeah. And then, I mean, Seattle, if they got their team back, I mean, it's just a further north Portland. I mean, what
should happen is they should get the Thunder squad, and the Oklahoma City should have to start new.
Ooh. Hell no.
Okay, but also on that, would the Thunder no longer be able to claim anything from their time?
Yeah, no, Seattle, if they get their franchise back, take your history back. We don't want that shit anyways. I don't care. I saw some people making a fuss about that on Twitter. I was like, I promise you, no one in the Thunder organization or the fan base gives a single crap about the Seattle history.
You mean you don't want them to hang I mean, I think that was kind of agreed to whenever the team moved, right? That Seattle
if they came back,
Seattle would get to keep the history, because I mean, Oklahoma City's not going to hang a banner for their 1970s championship.
Heck no.
I can't remember. Was it 79? They won
Seattle one like that. They have a couple Western Conference Finals banner or Western Conference Championship banners.
Yeah,
but the Thunder got a few of those. But yeah, but it'll be interesting to see. I don't know. I mean, do they have has there been any timelines released if it were to happen? It would have to be like a 2028, maybe.
I think it was around then is when I was seeing.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if it does happen in the process and all that goes on. But, I wasn't old enough to really remember the last NFL expansion. So it'd be kind of cool to see the NBA one.
When was that?
Well, no, I guess the Texans.
2002.
I mean, I kind of remember the Texans.
2002. Okay. Yeah, but it'll be interesting to see. I don't know. Would they move Memphis to the Eastern Conference? Because they would have to move someone to the Eastern Conference.
It'd be Memphis or New Orleans. It's like, which team on the Mississippi River do you want to move to the other side?
Yeah.
Just send Memphis. They're good sometimes.
And those are the two teams that they say. But I'm gonna put this up. Minnesota makes more sense.
It does
to move to the East.
It does.
Not because of like region because they're farther east or anything, but because they fit in line with the teams like Chicago, Milwaukee, all that, and that it's a better division. So we'll see what they do.
I'd be for that. Get a good team out of the Western Conference. As soon as they go to the Eastern Conference, they turn into like Ricky Rubio, Johnny Flynn days, and they just suck.
Yeah, you said Memphis or New Orleans over there at the state that they're in. Like the East just gets easier.
Yeah, it's like, man. Oh, well, in other news, F1 still sucks. Terrible Chinese Grand Prix. It's literally Mario Kart in real life, and without the blue shells, which isn't Mario Kart if you think about it. But yeah, that sucks. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Sounds awful. I haven't watched a single lap of F1 this year.
Good.
Because I don't have Apple TV. I'm not subscribing to the man.
I do feel bad for subscribing to the man. But I have to watch F3 and F2 somewhere.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
But all right, boys. I think that's kind of wraps it up. Unless you guys got anything else you want to discuss. We got playoffs are closing in on the NBA.
Yes, they are.
And we are less than a month before the end of the season.
Yeah, the fields are pretty much locked. I mean, maybe a play-in team jumps into the top 6, but I think everybody out of the play-ins is just.
I mean, that's been pretty locked for a long time. Maybe you could have made a case for the Bucks when Giannis came back, but now he's definitely out. But yeah, there's
a fight for the to get out of the play-in tournament in the East. You got Miami, Orlando, and Atlanta creeping up on there. Actually, Sixers are right there as well.
They fall all the way to 9.
Yeah, Hornets kind of taking a little bit of a dip since their super hot start, but still winning. But yeah, I think Miami and Orlando, they're separated by half a game right now, so keep an eye on that.
And they're kind of mirroring each other too. And then Toronto's right there too. I mean, both of them might pass Toronto.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yep.
But all right, fellas, we will be on early next week.
Heck yeah.
Catch up on what happens this weekend in college basketball and all that good stuff.
March Madness, baby. All right, guys. Thank you.
See y'all. Take it easy.
Yes, sir. Have a good week.
All right, everyone. It's Devlin Prunk and his friend Carlos. Thank you for listening to this episode of The Drunk Take. I just want to remind everybody, if you made it this far, just like and subscribe. Just give us a like and a subscription. It'd be real nice of you. We'd really appreciate it if you do that. If you don't do that, then you know what? It's cool too. But, Carlos, he eats that expensive formula, and he could really use your likes and subscription. It don't cost you anything, but it could really help Carlos get that liver that he needs. Right, Carlos? Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening. Tune in next week.